it's hard for me to defend this rendition of Jack Kirby. Now, I've been vocal on my criticisms of Jack Kirby. I've been vocal on how I view there's like a trickle down of comic book commentary, comic book journalism. We're in an age where comic book journalism, I think, has died off. It's not dying off. It just doesn't exist anymore. But we're in this like spiral of commentary, and I give Scioli a lot of credit. He is a Jack Kirby guy. Fantastic to listen to him talk about how he views Jack Kirby's life and everything that he knows about it. Does Tom Scioli know more about Jack Kirby than me? I'll say it. Most likely, yes. He's always dropping like one or two nuggets that, I would have to look up or research, which makes it great, by the way. So along the way, right, like Tom Scioli does this sketchbook challenge. It's called Jacktober, and I don't know. I mean, we all play characters on the internet. AKA Pad is a character. This is not the... As shocked as you are, my AKA Padders, this is not the real Peter. It's not. This is some abstraction. A character I created. What I think that you think I am that you want to see. It's complicated. But some of it is, I like being, have some bravado. I never liked the weak, dorky, like the desperate nature of comic book fans and readers. Is this Tom Scioli? I would say most likely, right? I mean, just look at the guy. You're like, could you have fun with him at a bar? Could you get into, would he be good to get into a fight with, not against, but, is he that type of guy? Is he a guy that can go through a wall or go over a wall? Is he someone that can save your ass? So a lot of that, right? So I spent about 10 years of my life away from all of this, away from that. I mean, I liquidated, we'll call it my library 1.0, liquidated it, moved around, just had like a box of books essentially, but always drew. But I like this like bravado-ness that AKA Pad has, where it's not just about the comics and the pop culture, but it's about using these elements to better your life and to get fascinated by something and fall into a subject, but also be able to echo that into your career and growth. So I view a lot of the comic book commentators, creators, and strictly commentators out there, they don't promote that. They don't talk about that, and it always bothered me. It still does. So Tom Scioli, he creates this sketchbook challenge. It's called Jacktober. I feel like within the 5 years of me doing this challenge, probably over 200 individual drawings, I've filled up 5 sketchbooks, each one distinctively different from the next. I could be showing them to you as I'm talking to you, but you guys know, because you're AKA Padders. And I say things like, am I the best to do this? I call Tom out repeatedly. I think what he does for his own sketchbook challenge, it doesn't honor this guy. It doesn't. And I don't think this honors this guy. So I get blocked. The internet, the battleground of ideas. I think if you get blocked by someone, and you guys, again, my AKA Padders know, I don't attack, I don't argue, right? Like, I don't go after people. Now, I may poke them and tease them, tag them, and in a viewpoint that is contradictory to what I think they hold, or the impression of what I think they hold, right? And it's phantom like. It's very loose because someone can talk about a subject for a at length, but you can ask them one or two questions about what the worldview is on that subject, or what their worldview is in regards to that subject, and it can unravel or get more exact, like more like a diamond. But that's what I mean about the internet is the battleground of ideas. I view myself as one of the guys in the forefront of where we have to go when we think about Bob Kane, Bill Finger, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Todd McFarlane, Rob Liefeld, Jim Lee. And even this year, I called myself out. I said, like the newer stuff, I'm not, son of a gun, I gotta be better with the newer stuff. I stayed away from it. It's hard to have real commentary without bringing in the new stuff. Like I called myself out. And I've been doing that. I've been reading a lot of new stuff recently. So when you get blocked by someone and you don't know the reason, but you did a couple videos, you did a couple tags, you said someone that their drawing style for their own sketchbook challenge to honor the King of Comics is lazy, it sucks, it's everything wrong with digital artwork today. Get off the tablet, get yourself a blank piece of paper, get yourself a pencil. With all the fears we have over this AI revolution that is literally happening as I'm talking to you, get off the digital art. Draw with pen and paper. I've been true to that. I feel like I've been true to the techniques of old. A lot of these techniques have died off. And I know Tom Scioli. I think his technique for Transformers G.I. Joe, right? I just love looking at it, right? Like it's like he drew it on tracing paper or something. And I think he was able to put together something really, really special. I don't think it worked for GoBots. Certainly doesn't work for Fantastic Four. Grand design doesn't work for that. So some of this is me venting, because I gotta be honest here, but at the same time, learn from me. I know a lot of you out there, right? Active on Twitter, active on X. A lot of you guys put so much of yourself out there. You put your heart, you put your soul out there, hoping to grow your accounts, to get traction, garner an audience to get that bag, right? Like we're all trying to get a little bit of money out of this. Do that, but build ideas around yourself. Build things that you represent. Become a monolith. Because like I said, all the individuals that have blocked me at this point, and it's becoming a list now, I'm just vocal against their ideas. And I always welcome debates or conversations, or maybe outside the DMs, right? If you want to live stream, there's a lot of Twitter back and forths. I would DM the person somewhat like midway into the exchange and say, look, can we do this live? Can we just do this on stream? Like I'll send you a link on StreamYard right now. I would love to document this exchange, because I view it as immensely valuable. Some people don't. I think guys like Tom Scioli are everything I've rebelled against when it comes to the comic book culture at one time, which is uh, become a physical person. Be able to walk into a bar and know what's behind the bar, know what alcohol is, experience the world, do risky things, learn new things, get a career that doesn't involve comic books. That doesn't mean you still cannot create the world's greatest comic book. I think a lot of what I say and a lot of what I represent and where I'm coming from is complete. It's a complete black to their white. I don't know if that's racist or not. But guys, let me just go. I thought I would just drop the news that Tom Scioli blocked me on Instagram. Become a monolith. Become a person of ideas. Represent something. Don't just be a guy online. Represent something.